English shorthand 120 words per minute, modern shorthand transcriptions, volume 5, passage number 105. Please get ready. Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman Sir, at the outset, let me thank the opposition and the learned leader of the opposition for giving us a useful opportunity to discuss a very important subject of internal security. Sir, the subject of internal security is, by definition, always important, and if constructive facts and constructive inputs can be given, it is good for the nation. I certainly no doubt want to play politics on this important thing, and I hope and trust that no one else does this. This is far too important a subject, and it should also be viewed in the context of industrial and agricultural development of the country. But sir, let me at the outset ask myself a question. Internal security, unfortunately, happens to be much misunderstood word, a much misunderstood phrase. So, before we go ahead to definite the exact contours and scope of this phrase, it is important for us to understand what internal security is all about. Internal security, Mr. Deputy Chairman Sir, is not law and order. As we all know, equally internal security is not simple external security or national security. That is for the government of India under the Defence Ministry. It is not even simple public order. Sir, I was surprised to find that internal security does not find a mention in our constitution anywhere. The closest is internal disturbance. In Article 355 of the Constitution, internal security is not used anywhere. It does not find a mention in list 1. It does not find a mention in list 2. And it does not find a mention in list 3. Therefore, once you separate it and keep it in mind that it is the state governments which deal with law and order, and it is the central government which deals with defense preparedness, we come to the real core of internal security. The real point I wish to make, sir, is that frequently a discussion on internal security tends to degenerate into a mere discussion on law and order or even external defense preparedness. That is what should not be done, because we then go away from the core of internal security. But sir, let us turn to some of the issues the learned members has raised. Unfortunately, the honorable member, in raising a very important theme of internal security, has not dealt with any concrete fact. There was not a single statistic, not a single concrete fact. He has touched on issues and themes only at the level of broad generality. The first issue he dealt with was Jammu and Kashmir. It is correct to say that we have had a healing touch policy, but what has been the result of that? The result of that has been rather interesting, Mr. Deputy Chairman Sir, and that is why I would have liked if my friend would have drawn this House's attention to some concrete facts. We are not here to trade charges. We do not consider Jammu and Kashmir to be a political issue. We do not consider even the debate on internal security to be a political issue. But we cannot run away from facts. I would like to quote a few of them for the information of the honorable members. Sir, it is a fact that between 2004 and 2005, the number of civilians killed in Jammu and Kashmir has come down by roughly 33%. It does not mean that these killings are good or tolerable, but it is certainly a significant decrease, a noticeable and appreciable decrease. Take the number of terrorists killed. There is a decrease. In 2006, the figures show a 33% decline. Now there is much to be done in this regard, but to generally castigate and give an impression of a fear psychosis that Jammu and Kashmir is falling apart is not correct. There are very interesting reasons for it. You must keep in mind that Jammu and Kashmir has had a reconstruction plan of the degree of rupees 24,000 crore. Now, the money is not given as some kind of a donation or charity. It is given because this government believes in the solid reconstruction of Jammu and Kashmir. You will see it in power plants, in irrigation dams, in roads, in bridges, etc. It is a gestation lag of 4 to 5 years, which takes time for this plan to come. The figures are all for you to see. There is no reference to figures, unfortunately. In my honorable friend's speech, we did not play politics on Jammu and Kashmir when the previous government was in power. I think flip-flops had become the policy of the day. Certainly, there are nobody to tell us how to go about matters in Jammu and Kashmir. What have we done? The Prime Minister has set up 5 focused working groups. They are dealing with the various measures. Economic development is one, good governance is the other, center-state relations is third, and so on and so forth.